Somebody says preparing.
Oh.
We live, y'all. We are live on the Sharpshooter Show. We can start our song.
Sorry about that. My mom was trying.
Welcome to the Sharpshooter Show, y'all. We are live. Are we public? Let's see. Is it telling me we public? Somebody's knocking at the door. Somebody's ringing the bell. I don't know who it is. Okay. Can somebody let me know if we're live? I mean, I know we're live if we're private or public.
Looks public to me.
Oh, does?
Yeah, I've shared it. There's 3 people watching.
Yay! Yes. Cool. All right. We in there.
Yeah, say it's live.
Yeah.
I can see it on the page.
Okay. Okay, cool. So how are we coming with the music?
Oh, you can't hear it?
We can't hear it.
Oh. Yeah, I was playing it. Okay, let me start it. Oh, I see. Okay.
So as everybody coming in the room, we're gonna play a little music as people start coming in. Music from our students, our own Benton Harbor High School alumni.
Can you hear it now?
Yes, we can make it. We can hear it.
Stand tall for our rights. We can do anything. We can do anything. You gotta get up and put your hands in the air. You gotta get up and put your hands in the air. Say, I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. Tell my city we gon' make it, cause nobody will. Just be myself, don't smoke, don't drink, and I don't pop a pill. Stepped in the back so many times, I don't know how to feel. Just set examples for the youngest
All in the room, y'all.
In my city, we gon' make it, this our inspiration. And all we need is dedication with that education. My city striving for greatness, but we losing patience. Cause every time we see the news, why we the conversation. They always saying something bad and not congratulations. I guess they think we stupid, they think that we ruthless. We can make it out the trenches, I know we can do it. Yeah, I'm talking, walk the feeling, have them looking clueless. Chase your dreams and when you find them, make sure you pursue it. When you finally find your passion, it ain't nothing to it. Gaining hope is the key, make sure you don't lose it. Gaining hope is the key, make sure you don't lose it.
What we gotta do, y'all?
Get up and put your hands in the air. You gotta get up and put your hands in the air. Say, I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. Gotta focus, gotta get it in. This a real world, this is not pretend.
These are students, y'all.
Even though there's haters, get your education now and get your money later. Gotta get it, ain't no hesitation. But when it comes to life, I ain't got no patience. I be moving fast like the speed racer. Like an essay, I'm surrounded by paper. Staying in school even though it's hard. Cause it's hard to ever finish if you never start. Even if I never ever make it, I know I got my education. To my city we gon' make it, bitch, education. To my city we gon' make it, bitch, education. To my city we gon' make it, bitch, education. Hey, yeah. You gotta get up and put your hands in the air. You gotta get up and put your hands in the air. Say, I believe, I
city is burning and we have no options. They do not care about our city. They do not show us no love. They just put us in their pockets. To the world, we do the most of them. To the world, we is the ghost of them. But I'ma make sure they hear my words. Yeah, I'ma make sure they hear my verse. Cause we gon' blow up and fly like a bird. Yeah, I'ma blow up and fly like a bird. You cannot take me up out of my city. Move me, try me. 269 got the animals behind me. Cause honestly, you should be part of the movement. We making moves. We set goals. We gon' go for it. Just watch how it goes. Cause I'ma watch you on the sideline. While we shine, you had the light, now the lights on mine. It's too bad cause we in control now. Education is a goal now. Cause we gon' be valedictorians. Cause we victorious. Yeah, we gon' be valedictorian. Cause we victorious. It's gonna be alright. We're gonna stand tall for our rights. We can do anything. We can do anything. We can do anything. Yeah, we can do anything. You gotta get up and put your hands in the air. You gotta get up and put your hands in the air. Say I believe, 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 I believe.
The way. Okay.
All right, all right. Come on with the Sharpshooter Show song. Beautiful, beautiful. Come on in the room, y'all. Come on in the room. Share out on your platforms. Share out on your Instagram platforms, Facebook platforms, Snapchat. I don't know all those platforms out there, but we're getting ready to get into our show. Happy Freedom Friday. Let's play that song. The intro song.
Seconds. It's at the top of this.
I thought you had it on your screen, on the YouTube screen. It's not, I don't think it's on here. Probably should have put it on here. We don't want to share this though. Yeah.
Well, I didn't have the intro song on here.
Oh, you didn't? Okay, well, we'll have to go past it then. That was the Sharpshooter song that you was gonna stop at a certain time. Okay, we'll just flow through it. That's fine. So welcome, welcome, welcome to the Sharpshooter Show. Happy Freedom Friday, everybody. How y'all feeling today out there in Sharpshooter world? Feeling my sharpshooters
Fabulous.
on? Yay!
On
Super
purpose.
fantastic, peaceful, y'all. We
I
peaceful over
feel good.
here.
Peaceful, peaceful,
I'm happy to
peaceful.
be here.
Oh, happy to see everybody's beautiful faces on in the place tonight. Yes, we got a good show for y'all tonight. Yes, we do. I'm your girl, Miss G, your host, and we are happy to be here tonight on Freedom Friday. Want to welcome everybody into the room. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you all for being a part of the show. We are going to get started because we're going to try to be out here by 8:30, y'all. So again, thank you, sharpshooters. Please invite your people to the Facebook page and also to the Zoom if you have the link. And I know I put the link in on my Facebook page. So thank God for giving us another day to be here. Another week, made it through another week. Hallelujah. A lot of people wasn't able to make it, so we thank God that we're here. So we got to give him the praise, got to give him all the glory to God for allowing us to be here again, once again. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go and we're going to give our statewide recognition. And this week we are recognizing Moses. So, yeah, here we go. Moses is a grassroots organization out of Detroit. They are aligned with some of the work that we're doing. They're out of Detroit also. And this is some of the people that work with them and who they are, what they do. Right here, they develop strong grassroots leaders. They're community organizing nonprofit in the Detroit area and surrounding areas. I met them when they came, I believe, I don't know, El, if you remember when they came to Benton Harbor. I believe it was around the time when the they were trying to shut the school down or something. And they were meeting with us, trying to see how they could connect and help us fight this fight. But they've been around quite some time, and they're they're a very big organization in the Detroit area. Okay, and you can scroll to the campaigns. And so some of the work that they do is in alignment with what we do. They have leadership development, community organizing, civic engagement, advocacy, and some of the issues, campaigns that they have, such as ours. We have the Fresh Start campaign that we're working on. They're working on the criminal justice, transportation, lame duck, all these things that we are working on here in the city of Benton Harbor. Sacred conversations, those conversations, hard conversations that we need to have with the other side, right? Safety net defense, water equity, health equity. So these are just some of the things, and I can't go through everything that they're doing because they're doing a lot. You can, guys, if you want to know further about Moses and what they do, go to their link, and they have a lot of information, but they're doing a great work in Detroit. And I get emails from Pancella. She's the executive director of Moses, and she has different workshops and different things that's going on in the city of Detroit and outside. I think they went and they fought with Flint about their water crisis, so they helped them with that too. So, they're doing a great work in the city of Detroit and the surrounding areas. So that's the highlight for our state recognition for tonight. So applaud Moses. Thank you, Moses, for the work that you do. We appreciate you. Next, we're going into our Tiger Spotlight when I am introducing the lovely Miss Cindy Goodson, my little sis. Miss Cindy Goodson, she's going to come to us, her and my brother, handsome brother there, Mr. Alvin Gray.
Did he make it on?
Look
He
at that.
made it. Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome,
look at Alvin. Hey, bro, you like that picture I got? I hope you like. You pointing at us like, hey, y'all,
Hey,
about to get it. So
good gifts all day.
yay. Okay. So Alvin Gray and their alumni. So we're gonna go right to them with the spotlight. Tiger
Well,
Spotlight.
thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, big sis. I love your energy. Thank you for your commitment to this work. I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it. So here are your Tiger Spotlights. We have our back to school bash coming up August 13th from 2 to 6 p.m. That's going to be very exciting. We are really rallying up for enrollments, and we're excited because it's a community event. All right. And we're going to have our Peace Day graffiti wall that they created, our CTE and our art departments created for the Peace Day walk. It's going to be out for display and additional signing on the back side. So make sure y'all put your John Hancock on that backside for Peace for Life. We also are going to be ordering our retractable Peace for Life banner. So to have that awareness, that to really be able to focus on our table at the Benton Harbor High School booth. Every school will have its own station, and ours we will be housing also the Peace for Life information. And we're going to have and thank you, Brother Alvin, for telling me today that what would it look like if our student leaders and the parents and their parents wearing their T-shirts would be hosting their table. So thank you for reminding about that amazing opportunity for them to be the ones spearheading and leading the way on that at our table, check-ins, promoting the pledge, getting more sign-ups, because we want them to let the people know that Peace for Life is not just one day, right? Okay. Right. We're officially launching our Peace for Life Collective, which is a Facebook group, an accountability group. So everybody, I see that some of y'all have already joined. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we're going to get that up. I'm still working on that. I've got to get what I'm working on now is getting the banner to be the correct size. So I welcome any and all input and feedback from us here in the group and also from the community. So thank you, Big Sis. Back to you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for that awesome update. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Now we're going to go to Miss Beautiful Calicia with the Peace Challenge update. That's Miss
Hello.
Calicia. Take it away, Calicia.
Okay,
And
you can
y'all,
go to the
hold
next
on real
slide.
quick. Calicia got a book out too, so just let's not forget. There we go. Her book
Okay,
right there. And yeah.
we could come back to this slide.
Okay.
Can we go to the other ones first? Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, my Peace for Life fam. So let's take a minute to check in and pause. Whether you're on day 2 or day 62 of your Peace for Life challenge, this is your gentle reset moment. You want to recommit, refocus, and realign yourself with the piece you said yes to. So first, we're going to be sharing some commitments, some real commitments from our fellow peace takers. So the first one is following my heart and intuition. This one really hit home for me, so I really had to share that. I love it. Spending more time reading, of course. You guys know I love to read, so I had to pick this one as well. I love to see these challenges or these commitments being made. Remembering in each moment to just breathe. I love, love, love this because sometimes you just keep moving, so you want to take a pause. Praying, trusting, and meditation. That's very important. So I love that one. Can you scroll down? I think it's one more. Yes, putting things where they belong. I can relate to this, so I had to put this one on there. So that was really all of these were really important to me, and I love that we're able to see these. If you can go to the next slide. Okay, so this is our check-in. I've already done a refocus. So I just want to ask everyone to ask themselves, are you really living out your pledge or are you just living through the motions? Like just really think about what you made a commitment to and reenact those things and actually push forward. What's one thing that brought you peace this week? And who can I check in with to stay accountable and inspired? And then scroll down a little bit. If you pledge with a partner, now's the time to reconnect. And I also have some ideas to help everyone reconnect. You can send a midweek encouragement voice message, watch a short healing video or podcast together, do a 5-minute breath work, stretch, or meditation, even if it's virtual on FaceTime, video chat, anything like that. And we love to hear your progress. So please just reach out either on the Peace for Life BH page and also through that commitment group as well that Miss Goodson mentioned. And that's all I have.
All right. All right. Awesome. Awesome updates. Hey, Peaceful Life Challenge, y'all. Sometimes you may not get it all the way through, but you can always start over. As long as we
Yeah.
living, as long as we breathing, we always got another chance, right? So thank you for that. Um, Next, we're gonna have the lovely Angela Doyle. Welcome, Angela, with the Community Powered Voters Update, CPV.
Greetings,
Yes, thank you for coming and
greetings.
with your updates.
Yes, ma'am.
Take
Thank
it
you.
away.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you want to go to either slide, Tamil. Just want to let you guys know that the community power voter. Can I get the other slide, Tamil? The community power voter
There we go.
is at myvote.org. Right now, we are focusing on driver's education. The next thing on the board is the superintendent, the superintendent search. We have 3 finalists that you can watch and give us your information, give us your thoughts on which one you think would do the best job. Um, with the driver's education, we would like to get stories, and the call to action is to register at myvotenow.org and share your story.
Right.
Thank you very much.
All right. So thank you so much for that. So I do have, now I want to open it up because those are our segments right now, real quick. I want to open up real quick if you have any questions about what has been said. If anybody have any questions about the segments that has been shared with the Tiger Spotlight, with the Community Power Voters, or with the Peace for Life Challenge. I do have a question if nobody else has any. I do have a question about the superintendent search. When will that take place as far as the actual choosing of the one of the 3 candidates?
We have a survey out until the 7th where you can state your opinions and your thoughts, but we will actually select one on the 8th. of
On the
July.
8th of July. Okay,
Yes.
cool. The 8th, and is that gonna be public? Or is that gonna be, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay, cool.
It'll
That's,
be at the school board meeting.
oh, y'all gonna select them at the school board meeting. All right. That's cool.
Exciting.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, I already know who I want, but I ain't gonna share. I'm not gonna share. I'm not gonna share. But anyway, I'm excited. I'm excited.
I think we
Um,
had some great candidates.
they were great. They were great. All three of them were great. Um, so I
Don't
have a,
forget to take the survey, guys.
oh yeah, take the survey, take the survey, take the survey. Do we have a link for the survey we can put in the chat?
Um,
If not, we
Yeah.
can put it in the Facebook
Yes, sir.
chat.
I did already.
Okay.
look at you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Tiana. Look
Tiana.
at Tiana be on it, y'all. I'm telling y'all, don't sleep on her. I don't care. Don't y'all sleep on her. Period.
I know better.
Oh, so thank you, Tiana, for that. One more question, real quick,
Yes,
about
ma'am.
the driver's ed. Has that started? Is that still going forward? How many children have signed up?
I'm not sure how many children have signed up, but the first cohort,
Mm-hmm.
I believe start this week if they haven't already started. So we're
Oh,
rocking
starting.
and rolling.
All right, cool. And when are they due to graduate the class? Do you know?
No, ma'am.
Okay, okay. I don't know if Elnor, if you know, but just want to get a kind of time frame because, and do you know if they're gonna have like a celebration, a graduation, or is that gonna be added into the bash for?
So let's see, so they graduate on the 23rd. They test on the 23rd
Of July?
of July.
Okay.
And then there'll be another session, August 18th through 20th, 25th through 27th. And those classes are 7:15 to 9:15. And they have 20 students. 20 students is what they're able to take.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
They have virtual option, and then also students can come to the school and get support with the proctor to help them with their teacher.
All right. So it's moving along. Yeah.
Mhm.
I love it. I love it. Free driver's ed, y'all, for our
Yes.
kids. Woo-hoo! Free driver's ed, y'all, for our
And are we the
children.
only school that has it?
Yes, yes. And it just reminds me of when we were going to school, real quick. Man, all we had to pay for was we'll go to Secretary of State,
Yep.
pay for our license to get our stuff, and that was it. This
Yep.
$500-$600 stuff, wasn't gonna happen. Oh, Cindy has her hand up. Come on, Cindy. You got a question or a comment? I thought you had your hand up. I don't see you now. Where you at, girl?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Where you
sorry.
at, girl? Where you at?
I'm
Where
sorry.
you
Sorry.
going?
Here I am.
Okay.
So yes, we are definitely promoting, and that's going to be part of our I'm sorry, the music in the background is a backyard party. We're
Backyard
going
party.
to
Okay,
be
sorry.
acknowledging. Yeah. What we want to do, Elnor and I, we're trying to put together an opportunity to acknowledge those who graduate at that first cohort, and acknowledge them at the back to school bash. So they're, and with them, those are be the ones with the t-shirts as well, with the tiger on the road, promoting and acknowledging and celebrating that free.
You're on mute. You put yourself on mute.
Yep, that was it. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for those updates. I love it. I mean, y'all just don't know. This stuff is exciting me. Like for our kids, to have what they deserve, and they deserve much, much more. And we're striving towards that too. But thank you all. I don't know if anybody else had any more questions. If not, we're gonna keep it on move and keep this train going.
Just want to add real quick, that's why
sure.
we still need folks to vote on that myvotenow.org, because we want to move that class to becoming a CTE class.
Okay.
And it can be permanently funded. So we won, we're excited, but we still need folks to go to that site and vote.
Okay. Great. Thank you for that, Miss Elnora. Appreciate that. So, well, she just said that myvotenow.org. We need people, we have the class in place, but we need to be able to keep it in place. So we need y'all to come and vote so we can continue this fully funded driver's ed course and to become a CTE course for our kids, okay? Because you know how things can go, but we need people to continue to vote and let people know this is what we need for our kids. So we're gonna keep on saying the myvotenow.org. Please go on there and vote. Okay. Appreciate you all. Y'all sharpshooters out there, y'all hear me? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Don't let me have to come find you because I will. I know where you at.
Gotcha.
I'm talking about the audience too, y'all, not just y'all. I'm talking about the audience, Facebook and all our, I'm talking about everybody. Come on down and vote, okay? All right, real quick. Now we're gonna move to our next segment, and we have our melanated Abundance Matters story, and that is our Black businesses that we promote on our show every 2 weeks when we come on our show. Melanated Abundance Matters story today will be Nardo's Pizza, y'all. Nardo's Pizza is located in St. Joe, Michigan. He is a black-owned pizza joint. And not just a pizza joint. It's not just like your regular pizza joint like Pizza Hut or Domino's, This has an ambiance. I mean, they have live bands that come in on some weekends. The food is awesome. I mean, look at this. They have the pieces, they have the round pieces, square pieces, they have all kinds of different types of pieces that I have never heard of. And this is where they go, they have the game room, they have an arcade, they have a stage for the band, and the ambiance is just good and the food is just good. And Cindy Sankofa, they played just a few weeks back and it was beautiful. This is in St. Joe, and we'll put the address up there, but we want to support our melanated abundance businesses, okay? We really want to support our Black businesses. So it's right under Czars. If you guys know where Czars used to be, it's right below where Czars used to be, downstairs. And again, his name is Nardo, Black owned, good food, good service. I mean, good entertainment. It's just a good place to be. And, maybe that'll be one of our places to go and hang out one day. I mean, I've already been there, a couple of us, L, and, we've been there just, like I said, Cindy, they played there. And it's a beautiful, beautiful place. It's a beautiful place. Like I said, the ambiance is beautiful and the service is nice. Customer service is great. It's just, it's wonderful. So if anybody have any questions about that, you can ask away, or comments about it. You can share your experience real quick if you want to. But it is a nice place to go and just kick back and relax and just have a good time and celebrate. Okay. All righty. So we're going to move on, keep it moving. So next, okay, so our City Rising Commissioner Kennard could not be here, but this is a topic. Now we're deviating a little bit from our regular schedule, which, we started our series, began our series about the narcissism and unveiling the truth behind the mask, but we're going to deviate tonight, okay? We're going to deviate from that tonight because of some things that's been brewing and have brewed in our city, and questions and comments has been made on Facebook and all these places about this nuanced ordinance that the city is trying to put in place, actually on Monday. So we have questions. I'm sure a lot of us have questions about what is happening, what is going on. So what I see is the police department is they're trying to shut down a party. Actually, it was a family gathering slash neighborhood block party, which happened actually last year. I was there last year at that one. And it was a beautiful thing. Angela Doyle, I think you weren't there, but you heard about it, I believe, because I think you were right down the street. It was a beautiful thing. It was no fighting, no arguing, nothing. I mean, people came from blocks, 2 or 3 blocks each way, right? And had a good time. It was beautiful. Nothing happened, nothing. And they got permission from the city to have that last year. And a lot of people was talking about it and how good of a time they had and everything. Now they're trying to do it again. Same situation. But now they have gotten denied to have the same party gathering from the city and the public safety department. Now, the public safety department mentioned something about on their, they were trying to be funny, and it wasn't funny, like me and Elle talked about, it wasn't funny, saying that they were going to get the sheriff department to lodge the organizers in the Barron County Airbnb. Y'all know what that is, right? And if y'all don't know, for everybody in the audience and everybody in the back, it's just jail, county jail. Okay. And they're saying that this organizers didn't have permission to serve. It's illegal to serve drinks. Now, I don't get that, because if you're on your property, you're in your home, you have the neighbors okay, right? Some of the neighbors are family members or whatever. How can you stop somebody from drinking in their house? Nothing's being sold. No, I'm not promoting drinking. I'm just saying, if they have that right to do that if they want to, and they're on their property, in their house, in their yard, right? How can the police department come and say we can't drink in our, it's illegal to drink or illegal to serve drinks to my family or to my friends that's at my gathering? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it, as far as, where they, they act like they don't want us to have a good time, you know. And like Angela said earlier, they're so quick to push these ordinances that's going to lock us up, opposed to pushing something that's going to help the community. That's so backwards to me. So my thing is this: police officers, you should be trying to connect with the community. So when you see something like this, and I understand the chaos that goes on, that's been going on, right, with other situations, but it has to become a conversation at some point. It has to become a conversation with the organizers, conversations with the community, a conversation to see, who's responsible, what's going on. That conversation piece needs to happen. And once that happens, what I feel like should happen, we're trying to gain trust on both parts. Trust with the police officers, trust with the community, with the police officers. Why can't they just come to the party? Okay, talk to the organizer. What can we do to help keep you safe? And then also be there to mingle and get to know the people, get to know everybody, and you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. You're keeping everything safe and also mingling with the people and getting to know your community, opposed to trying to lock people up and trying to see who you can lock up or what have you. So that's my take on it. I don't agree with it, and I do understand, there's a lot of things, a lot of dynamics with this, but again, it takes that coming together, conversation, finding out what the real issue is, bringing everybody to the table. And the police is not going to be able to stop the violence. They can't. It's going to take us. It's going to take the community to get boots on the ground to talk to our youth, talk to our leaders, talk to our organizers, talk to, our church, our churches, things of that nature. So I'm going to open up the floor to you all. If you heard what's going on, as a matter of fact, the party, and then just to give you some a little bit about what I just heard a few minutes ago before the story, before it started. It's as far as I know, it's supposed to be still happening. It's supposed to happen tonight. Now I don't know. I'm not there, so the party was scheduled for tonight, this evening. So your take, anybody, everybody. It takes a village. Justice.
Yeah, and I was just gonna say, Gwen, you have Shaquille here with you.
Yeah, I know. I
Okay,
invited him to talk. So, but I want to hear you guys'
didn't-
questions and concerns
Okay.
before he comes and starts.
Okay, I didn't know. Yeah, I put it in the chat. You're right. I totally agree with everything you're saying. I maybe not necessarily that the police should come to the parties and hang out. I think what you said around uh, pausing and restoring relationships when we know that there's been systemic harm. Why hasn't that been done? It's 2025. When is that going to happen? And you're right. It does take a village. It takes all of us if we want to truly see that democracy that we all desire. It's going to really take all of us to stand up and do something different. So to just throw an ordinance in place that took 1 week to get in place seems oppressive.
Mm-hmm.
And it's as simple as that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you for that, Tiana. I appreciate it. You're right, and I agree. But I think they should come out and they need to show themselves friendly in these different areas or these different events. Show yourself friendly. Don't just show up when something happens, when crime happens. Don't just show up to arrest people, whatever. And then most of the time the crimes aren't solved anyway. So don't just show up for that. Show up when it really matters as far as getting to know, gaining that trust, building that trust. And I'm gonna let Elnora speak. She has her hand up.
Thank you all. I'm not on the best computer, so can you hear me okay?
Yes.
So I'm glad that you're covering this topic. I think, like, for me, I think about when my son feels like it's unfair when a teacher punishes the whole class or they punish the whole school for what a few people did wrong. I think that, when you have people who are creating a sociable environment and they're not hurting anybody, we need to celebrate that. I think it's important, like you said, for the police. And I know it's not easy because of the things that have happened, and we do care about the lives that have been lost, through the trauma and all of the violence and different things that have happened in the past. That is something that we need to address, I think, more proactively rather than punishing the people who are doing something positive. Black people in this community need to feel like they can have a party in their own community. They shouldn't have to leave Benton Harbor in order to have a good time. They should be able to have a good time here. And so, you worked with the S.H.A.R.P Foundation to create a citizens review board. And that vote was passed by the city 5 years ago.
Yep.
And so it's still 5 years later, the city has yet to assemble that citizens review board. And so I think they need to start there. First, start by empowering the citizens to get on that citizen review board and review that ordinance to make sure that you're creating something that actually is a win-win for everybody. And I think that Shaquille has sent like an email out. I saw it earlier. And he'll probably talk about it more, but he's talking about the same thing you're talking about, like coming together as a community between the police and the community organizers to actually talk and figure out a way so that we're not punishing the people who are doing right, the law-abiding citizens in I'm glad you're bringing up this issue, and I think it needs to be addressed. I heard really great things about that party last year as well.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, thank you so much, Elnora, for your input. As a matter of fact, at that party, one of the commissioners was there. He was at the party. Commissioner Isom came through, and then he also talked about it later on, said it was a good thing. It wasn't any issues. It wasn't anything going on that was wrong. It was a great thing. Nobody heard any negative about that party. And this is the same thing they're doing this year. But they got permission. They did get permission this year, but then they came back and told them no because of all of the actual, this is what I got from the organizer, all of the people that were chiming in that was talking about coming. Then they said no. Then they said no, right? And then they came up with this stuff about, they're illegal, can't serve drinks, and nobody is selling drinks. I mean, they're at their own home. So thank you for that. I think somebody else had their hand up. Angela. Who told them no? Alex Little? Probably, most likely, or, I don't know I don't know who actually told them, but it was on Facebook from the Benton Harbor Public Safety Department. Now, if Shaquille can probably talk a little bit more about that once he starts talking. So he may be able to answer that question for you, Tiana. Angela Doy, you had your hand up.
I did. I had to work that night, but it was a really nice party. People were getting along, and it was just nice. I kind of wanted to hang out myself, but I feel like they trying to put a stronghold on us, so we can't enjoy ourselves. Because at some point, we have to be able to relax and enjoy ourselves, and they trying to. It seems like keep us from doing that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I know that's not the way to go, because you got to be able to party. You work and you play. You need both of them to be balanced.
Yeah,
So
and you're right. You're right. And party, like I think it was Eleanor said, we shouldn't have to leave our city all the
right.
time to have a good time within our city, with our people. And if
Mhm.
you think about it, didn't they just pass? And correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't they just pass something that they can have drinks out in the city downtown? Drinking downtown. Then they just passed something like that where they can drink outside downtown or whatever. So now you trying to tell me I can't drink in my own house with my family, with my people? No, mm-mm. No, no. That. I'm not even getting with that, y'all. Y'all can have that. Take that back to wherever y'all got it from. But anyway, so that's my take on it. So I don't know if anybody has questions about it. I can't see the Facebook chat. If anybody can see in the Facebook, if anybody's saying anything, but I'm going to open the floor up to Shaquille Turner. Um, he's the community organizer. He lives Benton Harbor, Michigan, and he used to be. I'll let you tell who you used to be, what you do, because I don't know everything because you do a whole lot. But he has some inside information. He has actually some good points and some good ideas on how we can address this situation as a community along with the police department. So welcome, Shaquille Turner.
After
Appreciate
good,
you.
good, good evening. Well, good afternoon, good evening to you guys. But I'm an hour behind y'all, so I'm enjoying the sunlight more than y'all.
Oh, well, thank you
Man,
for that.
So I really want to see right as of right now. We know the issue, and the issue is in Ben Harbor is I want people. This is where a lot of people may get upset. Nowhere during the committee meeting did public safety say you can't have a meeting. I mean, have a party. What they said was we need to get control of the parties and the gathering. So I want to encourage all Ben Harbor residents to please go back and watch the YouTube video. Deputy Director Clark said he wants people to have fun, but there is a right and wrong way of having parties. And what he was getting to was the stopping of traffic, the illegally consumption of alcohol outside of the establishments. It's kind of funny because today I spoke with 4 people. How they got my phone number, I don't know. These are people who attended parties or party promoters. And they said, Shaquille, I want to come to the table because I feel like it's a need. And I took their concerns, I wrote them down, and we're going to have a meeting pretty soon. I'm not going to invite everybody because we got to figure out where we start from now and how do we reach a conclusion to get what we need to get to. So the public safety said, hey, we're going to create an ordinance where it put boundaries on people. Not saying you can't have a party. They're saying we got to have it where it's in the boundaries of the city ordinance where they can make actions, such as, for example, if you think you can block the road a 3-lane car road where a fire engine cannot get down the road, they're going to tow a vehicle. That's what they're saying. So we looking at the subsections 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 when it says X, Y, and Z. They're not saying you can't have a party. They're saying do it respectfully. So I hope that clarify what they were saying. And like I said, I want to encourage anybody, please go back and watch the YouTube so that way you would know exactly what the deputy director was saying. He never said y'all can have a party. He was saying, please do it respectfully.
Okay, can I say something real quick? So I understand what you're saying as far as blocking the traffic, as far as fire trucks and things of that nature having to come through. But I feel like their post, if that's the case, their post was very misleading then. The post that they made was very misleading. That's not what they said in the post. The post says something totally different. The post said that it was illegal drink or going to be illegal drinking or something like that, and illegal food trucks didn't have a permit. They didn't say anything about that. So that takes me back to, if that's the case, that's what he said, and I'll go back and watch the video too. If that's what he meant or that's what he said, then that needs to be relayed properly to the community and to everybody, and saying, okay, and like I said, and I believe you're getting to that point too, as having this conversation, finding out, get with the organizers, the promoters, and finding out how this is going to work, how everybody can help everybody. You see what I'm saying? Without anybody going to jail, if at all possible. But like I said, and that little sarcasm remark about Berrien County Airbnb, that was not funny. That was not funny at all. Trying to say that, we're going to lodge y'all in the Airbnb. They were really making light of it to me. you know. So I feel like, yeah, I agree with you, but they shouldn't have put it out like that. Had they put it out a different way where it made sense, like you just saying, then I don't think it would have been an issue. Not this big of an issue, but you're telling somebody that they can't have a party. We're going to shut them down. We're going to shut the organizers down and lock them up if they have this party, which is supposed to be going on right now as I speak. Right? I just feel like, I agree with you. That should have happened, but that's not what they put out. That's not what they put out on Facebook. So they need to go back, if that's the case, and retract and explain what they really meant. Because everybody doesn't watch those videos on YouTube, the community, they hear what they hear. You got more community that watches that's on Facebook and will see that public Benton Harbor Police Department post than they will the city council meeting, right? So they need to be clear about what they're saying. That's all I'm saying, if that's the case. And I get it. I get the streets and stuff like that, but back in the day they had block parties. How did they do it? How did they control it? There's a way to do it. Like you said, coming to the table. So that's what I just want to say. So I'm sorry, but you can go ahead and continue. Oh, Cindy has her hand up. She might have a question for you.
Pardon me, I do. I don't want to sound like I'm just always have my ear to the street on every single thing and all the happenings. But are we talking? We are talking about the Miami themed party. No, okay. Let me go back off.
But the Miami thing, I heard that was nice, and there wasn't any issues with that. I don't know, but I heard it was very nice. We're talking about something that's happening right now as we speak on Hastings. That's supposed to happen.
Hastings.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So it's two different things, but the Hastings party, that's the one I'm talking about. I have some people that have been chiming in that I've known before they were born, and I grew up with their aunties, played ball, everything. And I know, and a couple of them have been chiming in saying that we've been doing this for years and it's never been a problem. Okay, has something changed? Were they not doing the 3-lane parking in the past, or is the city just trying to upgrade? I'm trying to see what happened in the past that was okay and what's the difference now, or
the difference. Well, last year they had it. I was there. Like I said, a commission was there. Angela was a couple of doors down, but she had to go to work. But nothing happened. I mean, people came from different blocks and enjoyed. It was an enjoyable party, family gathering, neighborhood gathering, barbecuing. I mean, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. I mean, it was like it took me back, right? Like, wow, this is what we need to be doing, you know, and no violence, no nothing, everybody getting along. It was awesome. But then now, you know,
Yep. No, I'm feeling you, Big
okay.
Sis.
Yeah.
It sounds like we need to try to start establishing peace parties on that level. Okay,
Okay.
that was it. Thanks.
All right, great. Thank you for that. Shaquille, come on, you can come on and
So I
chime
think
in.
she's getting construed a little bit. The city ordinance is based on the parties overall. It has nothing to do with targeting a certain individual events or anything. The Facebook post, that's something totally different. The city ordinance I'm referring to is the new one that came out of committee that's going to the commission meeting on Monday to get adopted. That one is basically saying we're not. Like I said, I don't know what happened about this event on Facebook post. That's beyond me. I have no idea how that happens. I'm referring to the city ordinance that's being come before the commission meeting on Monday that they got to decide on to pass it or have a conversation on. Within that ordinance, the deputy director Clark said it. If you watch the YouTube video, like I said, I want everybody to please watch that. He never said don't have a party. I cannot say why the party on Facebook was denied. I don't know. What I'm referring to is that they're saying you can have a party, but we don't want nothing done illegally. Go to the city and get it done correctly. That's what the city ordinance is based on outlining.
But they did though. They went to the city.
Yeah, they had a permit for that party.
According to the organizer, they went to the city, they approved it, but then when they got all the traction from people saying they're gonna go, whatever, then they came back and reneged and said no. Now that's what I got from, I don't know, this is just allegedly, right? So that's the thing. And if that's the case, this ordinance that they're trying to pass on Monday, is it going to help or is it going to hurt? Or do we need to have a sit down and find out from the community, find out from the organizers, find out from the police, the city council, you know, the school board, whoever wants to be a part, and have a conversation, like you said, Shaquille, and find out how we can make this work to where it's not pushing us out, pushing our people out, pushing our community out.
You know, just like how you had a conversation earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
We have to have a conversation.
Right.
And in the conversation, yes, we are going to have agreement and disagreement. But however, we need everybody to be willing to roll up your sleeves and come with solutions. We know the tensions are high right now. We know the feelings are high. All of us have lost loved ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like I told them today, I want people to have fun too in Ben Harbor. I don't club or smoke or drink, but I still want people, whatever age group you is, I want you to have fun, but do it correctly. That way, you ain't got to have nobody else there to police your party at all. So I believe we got to have a conversation.
Right.
Yes, it's going to be deep. And I know personally, they're going to come cussing. But I'd rather you come and speak your mind towards me. That way we can address how we're going to solve this issue moving forward.
Right.
I'm speaking for me. I don't speak for nobody else. Do I think Ben Harbor Department of Public Safety is willing to come to the table today? Yes, I do. Do I think Ben Township Police Department willing to come to the table today? Yes, I do. Do we have a few commissioners willing to come to the table? Yes, I do. Now we have to figure out, as collectively in Ben Harbor, how do we come together and draw up a strategic plan moving forward that get us from a short term to a long term. And that's going to take all of us to come to a meeting, whatever day it may be, how we're going to do it. I believe we can do it on Zoom. We can open up a chat on Zoom where we have the Department of Public Safety, the commissioners, the faith-based leaders, all of us, we all come together. We can solve this issue. As of right now,
along with because we can run out of time, along with some community members, right? And some
absolutely.
youth. And some youth. Because we need to let our youth speak. We need to let them talk. And like you said, if they cuss, let them cuss because they got something to say. and they're
Absolutely.
upset, and they're, there's some stuff going on, and we need to hear them out.
Because
Right?
I do know for a fact, I know people saying, and this is why I had testimony today. We can point the fingers all day long. We're not solving this issue then. I'm asking us to come to the table as residents, concerned residents, whatever background you're coming from. Let's come to the table together.
All right.
Let's do it. Because if we sit here, guess what we're doing? We back last year, the year before, and personally, I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing the same thing. We just talk, and we're pointing fingers.
Okay.
We're not getting nowhere.
All
Because
right.
at the end of the day, I can be the middleman. Right now, I'm playing the middleman, trying to bridge the gap between the party promoters and public safety department. That's a
And the
hard
community.
deal. It was that too, but part one right now, it's a hard deal.
Yeah.
Trying to get the party promoters and public safety in one room.
Okay.
Because guess what's gonna happen? Well, S.H.A.R.P, you did X, Y, and Z. And like I told them, I'm gonna do this because I love Ben Harbor.
Right.
And they said, S.H.A.R.P, I'm with you and I'm coming with you.
All right.
To hear them young black men call me personally and say, S.H.A.R.P, I'm sorry, I messed up, I'm coming. And so, like I said, I'm sick and tired of us pointing fingers and doing things. I'm ready for action, and I'm going to be by action, on the side of action.
All right.
I'm not sitting here pointing fingers, and let's do this as a community.
Right. All right. Thank you, S.H.A.R.P. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. And you're going to come. He's going to continue to post. So if y'all not friends with him, be friends with him on Facebook, because he's going to continue to move this thing forward. Right. And we're going to jump on this bandwagon with him. I know. And I hope everybody else can too, so we can all come together and so we can get some answers, get some conversations going, get our kids involved, and let's see what's going on, and let's see how we can solve these issues. And we can, as Rodney King said, can we all just get along? And so we can do what we can do when we can do it. I know, Elle, you had your hand up real quick. You had something to say?
No, just in the interest of time, you can go.
Okay. All right, great. So thank you, Shaquille, for coming, joining us, giving that information. We appreciate you and all of your knowledge and all of your wisdom that you have. And we're looking forward to this thing going forth. And I am supporting it. I support this. And I hope everybody else supports it. And we're gonna come together as a community and have these conversations with everybody that needs to be at the table, and everybody having an open mind and not, just having that closed mind to not hearing hearing people and hearing our youth. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. And keep us posted. Please keep us posted on the progress on how this is going, so we can all be a part and be on the same page and help build it and help move it forward. Okay. Thank you so much. That's our segment for tonight, for our What's the Nuisance? And now we see what the nuisance is. So anybody that wants to have something to say real quick, Monday night, 7 o'clock, city council meeting, people are going to be there because they're going to be passing this thing real fast. I don't know what committee it came through. Probably think legislative committee, because that's when I think they had it. So anyway, they're going to do it on Monday. So if you want to chime in and find out what's really going on, or, what they're saying is going on, let's be there on Monday. Now we're going to go to our next segment, which is call to action. Oh no, celebration achievements, bowling. Real quick, Alvin has accepted the position of being our celebratory person. So when we go out to celebrate, he will be the person that will set up our celebrations, whether it's bowling, out to eat, or something like that, just so we can go out, celebrate our wins, celebrate our community, celebrate our kids, just celebrate us, And so he has taken that on, and we appreciate it. So whenever you have something, we're looking to start this probably within the next couple of months, like right after the bash.
2 minutes.
I'm sorry?
2 minutes to 8:30.
Okay, 2 minutes to 8:30. So we got two kids. So thank you, Alvin, for that. Appreciate it. We will talk about it offline, more about that. So Miss Tiana, it's Tiana's turn to
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
about 101 onboarding. Yes, Fresh Start onboarding. Take it away, T.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Gwen.
Yes.
To the yes, Fresh Start and Sharpshooter Show. And Gwen, thank you so much for this opportunity. I know that the community, I know their heart is probably pumping right now as they watch the show. I know many of you are super excited about the work that's being done in Benton Harbor and beyond for all the melanated communities across the state of Michigan. And so you probably are wondering, like, how do I become a part of this? Well, guess what? There's ways that you can become a part of it. And I want you to take a moment and listen to one of our first Yes Fresh Start fellows, Derek Bishop's story. Check it out. Let me make sure I shared my
Derek.
sound. I did not. So here we go, y'all. Sorry about that. Check it out.
Hello. My name is Derek Bishop, and this is my story. Along my journey, I decided there's no middle ground, so I chose to be a part of the solution instead of the problem. I did time while incarcerated for armed robbery, and I helped make the environment a worse place at one point in my life. And I decided while incarcerated to get involved with facilitating and teaching classes on various subjects along the lines of self-love, leadership, cognitive behavior theory, and victims awareness and conflicts resolution. Upon coming home, I seen how much our community needed, how much our children were at risk, and how little resources and assistance their parents got, especially the women. And I found it not just coincidental, but a God-sending blessing to join the core team of Yes Fresh Start. All the community activities, all the youth advocacy, all the home visits and events that we have that's geared towards not just gaining financial, educational, mental, or spiritual freedoms, but a holistic healing process as well that's deeply needed and found lacking in most of our areas, primarily here in Benton Harbor. Our children deserve better. The people who support them deserve better. And our cries should be heard without having to be fearful of reprimands, intimidations, or even at some points, physical harm. It's Yes Fresh Start.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Okay. I'm like, did it stop? So look, in 2 minutes, what you're gonna do is go to myvotenow.org. Myvotenow.org. At the top of the page, you'll see the link for Yes Fresh Start one-on-one. Meet me in the next room.
All
Back
right.
to you, Gwen.
Thank you. Well, thank you guys. That's the end of our show. Meet Tiana in the next room for the 101 onboarding. We appreciate all the sharpshooters. Appreciate you guys. We love you. Keep coming. Keep advocating. Keep peace. Peace. And keep on loving on our community and our kids. Love y'all. Take care and be blessed.
Love you.
Support to everybody.
Good gifts all day. Woohoo, every day.
Good gifts all day.
Have an amazing evening on purpose, guys.
Hey, where's that link at?
myvotenow.org. I'll put it in the chat.
myvotenow.org.
Is that something I have to attend now?
Yes, please.
Oh my goodness. All right, I got you.
Please.
Oh man.
Please, brother. Please.
How long? How long?
It's only about 25 minutes. You got it.
All right. Okay, here we go.
Okay.